Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast, proudly presented by Little Caesars. Code 1099 bundle, classic pepperoni or cheese pizza, crazy bread, and 2-liter soda for $10.99. Code LCFREECC, free crazy combo with any pizza purchase. Joined by Jason Shear, I am Mike Luke. Before we get started here, a couple house cleaning things. First of all, we have Fran Fraschilla coming on tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Very, very excited. Fran, the man with the master plan. Very, very excited about that. We see Tyler Warden in here. Tyler Warden, I was remiss as well. I found about it on the post game. Just so people know, I don't scroll on Twitter. As I always say, my ADHD doesn't allow it. Tyler Warden just got engaged to a very lovely lady, and it was very, very cool. So let's congratulations on that. Also, one thing, we don't get into politics on this show, and we're not going to. But I said this after Kirk, and I said it now. Do not be happy if somebody dies. Do not, either left, right, doesn't matter. Do not be happy when somebody dies. That is not the way you go about life. That's all I'm going to say on that. This isn't sports. Everybody just be nice to each other. And if you are going to give somebody crap, make sure that it's about sports. So, all right. On that note, though, hello, Shear.
Hello, Michael.
How are you doing today?
Powerful message. I'm glad you woke up in time for the show.
No, I woke. Oh, look at me. Yeah, we ain't up a time, you jerk. Okay, now we got a lot to get to this show. Like I said, we got Fran the Man coming on tomorrow, but first of all, let's talk about some of the, before we get to basketball, let's talk about Alonzo Carter. Alonzo Carter has taken the Sacramento State job. Yes, hate watching is very much incurred, Irish Mike. Okay. Alonzo Carter has taken the Sacramento State job. First of all, very happy for Zoe. Second of all, there's no way to spin this. This is a big loss. This is the best recruiter on your staff by a mile.
I mean, I will say I'm going to spin this.
We didn't want him anyways.
No, I love Zoe. I'm ecstatic he got the job. But I think also in a way, the way that Arizona's recruiting is divided, Zoe only recruited running backs. Mm-hmm. Obviously, he did a really nice job with that position. But I also don't think you see where I'm going with this. Like, he's a good running back recruiter. It's not like it used to be at some schools where you just recruited skates and stuff like that. So if Arizona hires a good replacement, I don't think there will be a huge drop off recruiting wise. But that remains to be seen. The vibe I get, and I don't know who it is, so don't ask, is that they already know exactly who is replacing Zoe.
All right.
Louisville could be someone on the outside. I don't know.
I will say this, though. Anytime that somebody like Zoe leaves, I know that he just recruits running backs. Yeah, I'm still not perfect, but I feel a little bit better. Anytime somebody just recruits running backs, I look at anytime somebody gets somebody out of Northern California, though. Like, who's the 5-star or the 4-star wide receiver, RJ Buckley, or what's his name?
RJ Mosley.
RJ Mosley. That's what I said. No, I said Buckley. Never mind. But I assumed Zoe had a hand in that, correct?
No.
No, you're wrong. He did. No. He definitely recruited him. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Again, his position, like Bobby Wade, and I mean, are there connections at schools that have I just heard that no coach, assistant, analyst, or otherwise, I mean, it could change, is expected to go with Zoe to Sacramento State. A, it's a drop down, and B, his network is just insane. So
well, let me ask you this. And I asked you this on the show, and obviously you don't want to lose him. But if you're somebody like a Quincy Craig, and you're going to be splitting the ball 3 ways next year, you could go play for Zoe for a year.
Someone just knocked at my door. Quincy Craig was at Portland State. Is he going to drop back down?
Well, I mean,
I will say this. I do, and this isn't me with any knowledge or anything. I did the state of the running back article, and when you look at the group, I think Quincy Craig transferring makes the most sense out of the group. I'm not saying that he is transferring, but he only averaged like 5 touches a game, 5 runs a game. He could go to another school.
Well, that's what I asked you last night, though. If I get it, it's a big step down, but at the same time, though, if you want to get the ball 25 times per game,
I get it. But I also will say this. Zoe's not going to recruit these guys to Sacramento State. It's not how he operates. So he's not going to call Quincy Craig and say, leave Arizona, come to Sacramento.
Come here now, and we're gonna
just now. If they enter the portal, I think that's a different thing. But this isn't a Lane Kiffin situation where he's calling everybody on the roster and say, "Come right now."
Sergio Macias says, "Who did Arizona beat out for Ivan Karchenkov in the recruiting trail?" Sergio, if you didn't put me down on almost every single platform at some point, maybe I would answer that one for you. It's okay. I probably deserve to be put down. He was Arizona's, man. Arizona did a great job of being able to keep that one seed. It was basically just Arizona.
There was one school actually.
Who?
Your mic just went out again.
Did it go out? Is it fine now?
Yeah, it's back. Had Alex Caravan not gone to UConn would have, or not, like, had he gone to the NBA, UConn would have offered Ivan. Funny story, Murph flew to wherever Ivan was, and UConn was there. And generally, Arizona already had the job. It was already done. So UConn was the other school, technically. But you're right. I mean, it was pretty much Arizona.
Yeah, it was funny. So I got a little bit of a tidbit one time, and I was messing with Murph because I knew that Murph was off in like Lithuania or like, one of those countries. And I messaged Murph and I said, "Hey Murph, I know that you're in Lithuania." And then wherever he's like, "Oh, I'm not in Lithuania. I'm in Uzbekistan or something like that." And he tried telling me I was wrong, and I was not wrong.
I think every European country though is Lithuania, to be fair.
Or Slovenia.
Yeah, it's like Slovenia, Lithuania.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, but Karchenkov was just a massive get though for Arizona. I don't know how else to really put it. There's no way that anybody could have expected this. Even Murph. I'm sorry.
We expected it. We are very.
Hey, I got to know. I'm wrong. Nick, our guy N-Dogger. I've got to give N-Dogger a lot of credit. This dude, when he's not crashing out, he is amazing with what he's able.
Well, Armand liked it.
Right.
So Armand loved it. So
yeah, okay.
Armand.
Kazakhstan, very nice. How much?
I was looking at I don't know if you heard that ad. What other ads? I'm trying to figure out where Bruce had Arizona number 1. I'm very proud of Bruce.
Here, talk about Bruce. I got to get Ted Wardo real quick to make the
Bruce had it. There's nothing to talk about. Our guy Bruce had Arizona number 1. There are 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 people that had Arizona at 3. One guy had Michigan and Duke ahead of Arizona, and then a couple other ones. Oh my God, I can't wait to see Ted Duardo.
Got him.
He's so fast. Mike's having trouble catching him.
Got him.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh, look at that thing. Holy crap.
Hide the women.
Hide the woman, hide the children. Should we tell everyone about the first time you introduced Ted Wardo to my kids, what you did?
Yes. Oh, look at Ted Wardo right now. Look at this.
God. Oh,
look at that front. Look at this too. And he's amazing.
Ted Wardo, I'm over here. Teddy, I'm over here.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at this.
I'm right here, Ted.
Yeah. He doesn't know. He doesn't. He looked at me the other day, and I didn't know what he was. That
was an accident. That had to be an accident.
Okay. So, all right. Anyways, Ted Wardo is going to be here throughout the show. But, all right. What were you talking about, though?
I got super excited. Oh, Illinois just got another Croatian.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's.
Bruce did the right thing. Peer pressure works. I've always said this.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce voted Arizona number 1. He wasn't convinced before, but after the win against Alabama, I think that finally put him over the edge.
All right, let's talk about, let's be honest here. Let's talk about Arizona's resume. I was talking with some Michigan dullard the other day, and he was telling me that Arizona has the best resume in the country. You can argue whether they're the best team, but Arizona has the best resume in the country, period. You absolutely annihilated Alabama in Tuscaloosa.
I know what you're wondering. You want to know the new net ratings, right?
What does Ken Palm have Arizona at? 13?
The new net ratings have Arizona at 4. According to the net, if you want, and this is just me saying that if you wanted to just go quad 1, right? Quad 1 wings, Michigan and Duke are right there. Because Arizona, on paper, in terms of resume, and I'm just saying quads and all that, Michigan's resume is better than Arizona.
Yeah, but I don't care about the quad thing. To me is so stupid because you can twist it in a bunch of different ways. Like if Arizona was to beat ASU on the road right now, it'd be a quad 1 win.
The only reason it is because Arizona has 4 quad 4 wins, so bad wins.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I'm sorry.
Michigan has 1.
I'm sorry. I am putting Arizona. I care. Yes, not all quads are created equal. And I'm going to say this. I care about Arizona's wins a lot more than I care about what I mean.
Michigan has a harder strength of schedule.
Pull up Michigan's best wins. Let's start there.
Overall, Michigan's strength of schedule is harder.
All right, let's pull up Michigan.
Okay, and I'll tell you why. Because even the bad wins are better than Arizona's bad. So, for instance, right, Arizona has wins over Utah Tech, NAU, Denver, and Norfolk State.
Denver, the last dinosaur.
Yeah, awful teams.
Mm-hmm.
The highest in KenPom, those teams are 229. Right, the worst team that Michigan has beaten on KenPom is 156.
Okay, give me their best. All right, give me their best wins now. Let's talk about them.
Okay. Auburn and Gonzaga and Villanova. They beat Auburn by 30, Gonzaga by 40, and Villanova by 30.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's not the same as
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that would be, if you were to compare, the difference is that Michigan's weakest opponent is like 100 spots better than 4 of Arizona's.
But I'm also going to say this though. Michigan also has played close games against crap teams. So I'm going to I'll say that. All right. That's all I'm going to say. We'll get back to the resume. The resume bothers me though because it's still at the end of the day, if you beat the teams that Arizona's beaten, that's a lot better than what. And I get you beat Gonzaga by 9,000 points. I get all of that. But at the same time, Arizona has beaten 5 top 25 teams. Period.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not arguing. I'm just saying.
And Irish, yes, and 2 different things too. The great Irish Mike 520. Comparing the weak opponents is such a weak way to look at it. I totally agree with that. Denver or I don't know what's the team that sucks but doesn't really suck. I don't know. Denver and Wake Forest, probably. You get what I'm saying though. It is what it is. Now, the beat by crap, after 20, there's little difference. I agree. If you would beat a team by 20 or you beat a team by 40.
I don't know, man. If you beat Gonzaga by 40, that's pretty damn crazy.
That's awesome. I know. I totally get it. Arizona's still got a better resume. And Iowa State, for example, why aren't they number 1 then? They got the best win of the season.
Because, again, similar to Arizona, Iowa State, again, I'm just going by KenPom. I could go by strength of schedule, whatever.
That guy's an idiot.
Right? You can go by whatever you want. Fairleigh Dickinson, Grambling State, a school called Stonehill, Alcorn State, and Eastern Illinois are all top 290 teams. Like they're 290th and below.
Right.
Like so 5 of their wins are just absolute gibbies where they're playing high schools.
Why doesn't it matter that Michigan has also played bad teams and barely won like Wake Forest? Why doesn't that matter?
They beat Wake Forest by 1 in overtime. They beat TCU
by
4.
And Wake Forest sucks.
That's fine. They beat TCU by 4. And then since then, they haven't had a game within 30.
Okay. I'm just saying, though, that they played bad. Arizona doesn't have anything like that where you play Wake Forest and you win by 1 in overtime. Sorry. Just saying that. Arizona back the A. They should be number 1. Bruce Pascoe, though. Do we think let me ask you this. Do we think Bruce was peer pressured into this, though?
Yes. Yeah.
But is Bruce really peer pressured?
I don't know. I'm going to ask Bruce when I see him. Now, I will say this with Bruce's poll.
Foster?
Let me look at his poll.
Okay.
All right. So he had number 1, which we're glad. Thank you, Bruce.
You texted me the other day to look at Bruce's poll, and I was like, no, I'm not going to look at Bruce's poll.
You would absolutely look at Bruce's poll.
Probably would. Yeah.
He has Vanderbilt number 6, which is asinine. I love Bruce, but in reality,
he has no clue.
Well, that's the thing. I love Bruce. There's no way Bruce is sad and watch Vanderbilt basketball.
Right.
I've watched half of one of their games, and that was enough for me. But they're good. I get it. Whatever. In reality, they're 13th. Bruce has them at 6 ahead of Purdue and Gonzaga and all that.
Yeah.
Right. He has the basketball at 13.
By the way, Nebraska ball, all the teams that we're talking about in the Big Ten, why do we not think that Nebraska ball could maybe win the Big Ten?
Yeah. Why not?
All right. Now, Andre says, can you guys do a positional breakdown of Arizona versus Michigan? Sure. Maybe we'll do that with Fran the Man tomorrow.
Bruce has I wouldn't go position, but we'll see. Bruce has LSU at 20th. They're not ranked. And then, yeah, I don't know. Free Bruce.
Hey, I got to give the Mississippi Gladiator a little bit of grief.
I know what he meant.
Yeah, but you even messaged me and you said, man, he really made that come off wrong. I'm just.
No, that's not what happened.
That is what happened. You said that's why he's walking it back. That's exactly what you did. We love the Mississippi Gladiator. All right. So anyways, all right. So that's where it is with Arizona. Let's get a couple reads in here. And now let's get back to some. We're going to talk on the court. We're going to talk about good stuff. The championship package. Lan Allen, Eris Dental, downtown dental implants at urgent care. Sorry, I'm got different reads in. Ask about the 1997 championship package. You know this. Also, I think Lan's giving away a free implant during the holiday season. So if you need an implant, you should get with Lan. Because like I said, I think he's giving away a free implant. Because Lan is the man. Daily urgent care Monday through Friday, dental implants at affordable rates. And again, only necessary treatment. Again, if you bring in Ted Wardo and he's got an underbite, they're not going to rip his teeth out and say, oh, he's got an underbite. You need to bring him back in here now. They're not going to do any of that. So I don't know that they take dogs there. They don't take dogs there, but you get my point. Only necessary treatment, Eris Dental, TucsonTeeth.com. Check it out. Copal. All right. We had to cancel it this past week because I got sick, but we are going to be there at 8. We are going to be there for the Arizona-San Diego State game. All of you people, I expect to be there. I expect Dennis Walsh. I expect the great Jerry Reyes. I expect David Rosen. I expect Kobe Thiel. I expect all of you guys, etc., to be there. Check it out. The Delgado sisters, I expect you to be there as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. Mention Mike Luke and get a free elote rib as well. Woohoo! All right. Now, Comfort X HVAC. Now, Andre Veras will be there as well. Now, Sheer, is your furnace working?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I don't think it is, but if I would get it checked out. I would, and I'm going to say this: $50 furnace tune-ups, 10% off any service when you mention AZ12. Call 520-222-7012. They are very, very good. Yes, CB Wildcat games at 8:30, probably about 8:15 or so on Saturday. Service and maintenance, emergency repairs, installations, you name it, they got it. Mini splits, ductwork, ventilations, boom. And Andre Veras will be there. You can talk with the Mississippi Gladiator and maybe, probably not. Maybe you get an endorsement from him, not getting it from me. All right. Okay. Now, Arizona, we got to talk about Braden Burries. I think we're kind of at the I think we're kind of at the stage now where we know what everybody on Arizona can do. In that Jane Bradley, you know what Jane Bradley can do. You know what Yvonne can do. You know what Henry, or not Henry, you know what Krivas, you know what Koa, you know what everybody can do. The one guy that we haven't seen what he can do until I think we finally saw that was Alabama, Braden Burries. If Arizona gets even a 60% of that version, have fun. Have fun trying to beat Arizona with that.
Look, he's not going to do that every game. Obviously, there's going to be
why not
ups and downs. I guess maybe he will do it every game, but when he's like that, Arizona is pretty much impossible to beat. I mean, you're not beating him. I mean, you're now at the point where they have a different high score every game of the season. You don't know where it's going to come from. If Burry scores like that, you can't double team the post because what are you going to do? It changes everything.
Right. Yes. That it really does change everything. And I think the thing about it too, that also changes everything is that he gives you another guy that can create off the dribble at that point as well. Jaden Bradley is basically the one guy on the perimeter that can obviously really create. If you got Braden and Burries doing that as well, it changes everything entirely. And like I said, that was his coming out party right there. Benwan White was talking about that for a long time about, when you've got the coming out party, you've got to really, you got to embrace it, especially if there's people watching. And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah. I mean, look, and I think it also changes the approach moving forward. Like it's easier to plan for Arizona when Braden Burries is struggling. Braden Burries puts a game like poor. I mean, gosh, I just don't know how Abilene Christian's going to beat Arizona tomorrow.
Yeah, is that who we're playing tomorrow? Gross.
You're not a big Abilene Christian fan? You want to know?
What time is that game?
7. You want to know my preview for Abilene Christian?
Huh.
Their center is 6'8", 250. Their power forward is 6'5".
Who's on the call for that game? Corey?
I would assume it's definitely not on national TV or anything. They also, Mike, are the worst team in the country at fouling.
Oh, well, that should play right into what Arizona does. It's probably not the right team to be playing against Arizona. So
you give me a stat on offense, I could pretty much tell you they are as they walk the ball up court.
Mm-hmm.
They lost to William and Mary by 24. Now, they did beat Pepperdine and New Mexico State. So
Pepperdine is Romar still there?
No, it's I think it's Ed Schilling.
Did he get fired, Romar?
No, I think Romar's I don't know. No, I think he's an assistant for Ed Schilling.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought he was the head coach there. All right, I guess he is. I guess he's not. All right. So, yeah, that was awesome. Now, it was asked by, let's see here. The show tomorrow will be at 10 o'clock. Yes, it was asked, when is Yvonne's breakout offensive game going to happen? I don't believe that it's going to happen, per se. I think that he is, by the way, Krivas is averaging. What's Krivas averaging this year, real quick? Dennis Walsh is backing his jet up over the grave.
Mo Krivas is at 10, 9, and 2 on 60% shooting.
Okay, Dennis Walsh just
throw in 2 blocks a game too.
Dennis Walsh said, I said he needed 10 and 8 if he played 20 minutes. He's still under those numbers. He is not under those numbers. He's over
10
those
and
numbers.
9 in 24 minutes.
What's that?
He's 10 and 9 in 24 minutes a game.
All right. Well, I think that's close enough. Yeah, Dennis Walsh, take it. But I don't know, when you see it somebody like Yvonne, though, I don't think he's going to have a game where he's going to have like 30 points. That to me isn't really
not his game.
Right. What I think what you were going to see is you're going to see a team that has that, that he's going to get 11 points. His breakout might be that he gets 8 steals or something, or he has a game where he's got like 12 rebounds. That's what's amazing is that you don't even realize his stats until the game's over. Dude had 5 steals 4 minutes into the second half. I mean, I mean, he's that's to the question. That's where I think it is, to be honest with you.
I believe we are in the trapezoid of excellence, Joseph Delgado.
Sure. Does it ever get tiring carrying Mike? Duh. I mean, dude, my whole life has been people carrying me. So sure, just get in line. Yeah. Okay. Now, Irish Mike says, I can see getting a triple-double before a game of 25 points. I agree with that. I could see like a 10, 10, 10, and 10 game or something like that.
Yeah. I could absolutely see that. 100% could see that type of game.
Yeah. Dennis,
why not a 10, 10, 10, 10 game?
Yeah, why not? Maybe we can make that take off like that stupid 6-7 thing that kids keep doing.
Oh, never. I'm so into that.
Still don't get it. Hey, how's ADO's hand?
I don't know, and I don't ask injuries because you're not going to get an update
unless you're Bruce, and then you will get an update.
Well, no, you'll get an update, and then you'll say you're lying to me, and then get yelled at.
You might get the glove thrown at you, but now, Dennis Walsh, you said you needed those numbers. He's got better than those numbers. Do you apologize now or later? And thank you, Tony. Very appreciate the kind words. Dennis Walsh, we're all waiting on you. We're not going to talk until Dennis Walsh answers. Are you with what Krivas has done?
Yeah, peace.
All right. Hey, if you don't want to have a show, guys, we're not going to have a show. Dennis, the floor is yours.
Dennis, what are we doing? Are we really not having a show anymore? All right.
The apology is close. All right. The apology is close. All right. Fair enough. Yes. All right. Now let's get back to actual talk. But no, that's what I think you're going to see with that. Now, Tyler Warden is he's doing what all the kids are doing. Tyler Warden is terrified about the 3-point shooting. I don't know how to tell people this, but Arizona is not having a hard time scoring the basketball this year.
Are we going to do this again?
I'm just telling you. That's all right. Hey, man, it's newly.
Even Nick is like, Mike, like stop. Like,
no, Mr. Tyler Warden brought it up just now. Don't bring it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
All right. Yeah, you're not falling for it. Not falling for it. Yes, not falling for it. All right, fair enough. I will not fall for it either. But let's now talk about Mo Krivas here for a minute. He had that dunk that he had was nice. That dunk that he had in traffic.
What more do I mean? What are we doing?
He's a good college basketball player.
Right. That's it. There is no longer first of all, he's the best defensive player in the Big 12.
Mm-hmm. Can Mo can Mo win the defensive player of the year in the conference?
No, because they're going to give it to Tugler because it's pre-decided. But if it wasn't pre-decided, he is absolutely the defensive player of the year in the conference.
Yeah, because but with Tugler with his 5-5 averages, I mean, you got to give it to him.
Well, it's a defensive player.
Well, I know, but usually rebounding kind of factors in.
He is the defensive player of the year in the Big 12. But they're not. They won't give it to him. But yeah,
they won't give it to him. Yes. Okay. Holy moly, 1999 Super Snap. What's the ideal amount of girth for bigs in today's? That's a great question, Hugh Bob. Hugh Bob, great name, by the way. It sounds like a submarine. We got a Hugh Bob sneaking up on us. Okay, what's the ideal amount of girth for bigs in today's Big 12? Longer frames that stretch things or thicker units? Benwin White made a great point about this as well when he's evaluating girth in the Big 12. And he said that pound the insides harder, or does it come down to two who can deliver the biggest load in a season? Wow, that's that's a that's a heck of a way.
I think you got it. It's a mixture of length and girth. I think. I don't like Tobe Awaka. I love Tobe. He rebounds crazy.
What about the delivery process, though?
I just wish Tobe was a little longer. Like he's thick and stout. But you saw him get a shot blocked against Alabama. If he was a little bit longer with that girth, I think he would reach peak effectiveness.
That was one of the funniest things. It's funny. I didn't even get it till the second sentence, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, this is
what? I don't understand.
Yeah. Oh no, I get it. But I would agree. I think Arizona's got the right amount of girth, though. I think when you've got a guy who's 7'3", 270, that girth speaks for itself. Then you got a girthy man in Koa Pete. Then you got Tobe Awaka. Also, we need to talk about this. I think the thing with Koa Pete and Jaden Bradley did next to nothing in the second half, and Arizona still beat the crap out of Alabama.
Yeah, that's crazy. That run happened with Koa and Jaden on the bench.
I mean, seriously, those are your two best players. And Arizona basically took Alabama out to the woodshed without its two best players.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, hold on. Let's see here. Everyone that is true. That is true. So, all right. Anyway, now let's get a couple reads in here. And then I got something very interesting that I want to talk about, though. I did notes today, by the way. Notes.
We got to do mailbag soon.
We got a mailbag as well.
Because Cody said he's driving.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, RJ's Frozen Cactus. Red hot sports and ice cold beer, baby. Start yourself. Go there and start yourself. And again, huge parking lot. You can park a jet in. 100 craft beers plus $2 deals. Pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. This food's really good. It's not like they just brought in some guy off the street and he just took some garlic and took a raw burger and put it on the grill and said, here, have it. It's our specialty. None of that stuff. They have a very, very good food there. Everybody likes it. Now, check it out. Again, very, very good food and no bad seats in the house. Check it out. RJ's Frozen Cactus. Red hot sports and ice cold beer. All right. The Family Food Project. Sheer, we decided these were fajitas.
Yes. I know my food, and that is definitely fajitas.
We need Noah Fafita to endorse these fajitas. Maybe we can get him.
Oh, no, you just call them Noah Fajita.
Yeah, we need him to be able to do that. Yeah, but either way, currently 255 meal kits per week. 2026 goal is 1,000 meal kits per week. Donation made with AZ12 comment will be matched. Cumulative up to $10,000. Direct aid plus life skills development, cooking, nutrition, and name it. You name it, we got it. What else? All right. Yeah. Jesse's Tattoo Shop. Jesse's the man. Jesse's one of my favorite people. Now, here's the thing that you got to understand about Jesse's Tattoo Shop is that when you go in there, like we've always talked about as well, you're not going to go in there and there's not going to be a fish tank with a bunch of algae and kids sticking their hands in there and then running out and doing all kinds of stuff. This is a professional spot. You go in there and you're going to get a really good tattoo, and they do all kinds of different tattoos. Basically, you name it, they've got it. They can do, like I said, fine line. They can do all kinds of it. It's really, really good stuff. There's a reason that you got 11 people working there as well. Wear a tattoo that speaks your story. Plus, when you go in there, it's just a fun place to just kind of chill and hang out. And that you can't say that about a lot of tattoo shops. Jesse's the man. Jesse also bench presses 700 pounds. He's very, very strong.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, up to 700 pounds, big whoop. But again, it's just a great spot. Check it out and wear a tattoo that speaks your story. Plus, you got a nice little award. Cody, let's see that award. Bring that award up. Okay, Jesse's Tattoos and Tattoo Supplies. Top 3 business rating 2025. Google reviews July 25. Again, it's not just me, it's everybody. Get in there, and it is a lot of good stuff. Check it out. Okay. Cody, send me that read, by the way. Okay. Let's see here. Tyler Warden says, this isn't one of those spots where a panda takes a crap in the shower while a moth eats your brains. Okay, yeah, that's I had somebody else say that I was Theo Vaughn. I don't get that one at all. But I had somebody else tell me that. I don't get it, but whatever. I'd like some of his money. Okay. So now looking ahead, Arizona's not going to lose anything for like the next 10 years here. Or if they do, it's going to be something.
Oh no. Why would we do that, Mike?
I know. I just flew.
San Diego State's Arizona's first L, and it's all Mike's fault.
Watch, we just lose. Yeah, by the way, Cody, I need that clip about Jesse's. Yeah, okay. Theo Vaughn. Did Theo Vaughn really hook up with Pavia's mom?
I like how you asked that question. Like, are we in the bedroom? Do we know the answer to that?
I don't know. Is it confirmed?
No, it's not confirmed. How you think Diego Pavia's mom's going to go to the media and be like, yeah?
Did he post a picture in her apartment or something?
I don't know. What does that have to do with anything? You've been in my house. It doesn't mean we've,
Not after I asked you via Twitter if I could hook up with you.
That's not what happened at all.
Isn't that what he said?
No, Mike, you're out
what
of control. You want to know who's sleeping with who?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Well, I'm thinking
you're a yenta.
All right, fine. None of my business. Okay. Anyways, all right. Yeah. Fair. Fine. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I told you that. What's happening? Yeah. Who knows what's happening right now? Okay. So moving forward, though, you got Abilene Christian, you got San Diego State, you got a bunch of teams.
Arizona's going to lose now because of you.
Yeah. I know. I get it. Who is tall? By the way, that was crazy how short Diego Pavia is. I might have to redo that Noah Fafita thing about is he the greatest small quarterback ever? Because Pavia looks like he's about 5'6".
Yes. Yeah.
That picture was insane.
Yes,
exactly.
He's a punk. I don't like him.
Pavia, yeah, there's something about him that rubs me the wrong way. No Ben 1 as well. I don't really Yeah. Well, maybe. All right. So the other thing the other thing about it too. All right, let's talk a little bit about Jaden Bradley. I think what Jaden Bradley that is so underrated about Jaden Bradley is that in that first half, there were some times too where you're like, all right, Alabama, like when they got to that 6-point lead, that 8-point lead. The one thing that Jaden Bradley absolutely has in spades is that he is able to basically stop runs. And whether he gets into the paint, whether he finishes around the hoop because somebody decides just not to guard him, he is a master at that. He's one of the better players I've ever seen here doing that, Sheer. He's very good at it.
Yeah, he's really good with angles. Knows what he's doing in that regard. And just smart, elite basketball player when he gets to the paint. He really is. Like it's super impressive. Knows how to use his body and angles and all that.
And he's turned out to be a pretty darn good shooter. Also, I don't know why Alabama was booing him. That made no sense.
Yeah, that made no sense to me. They're stupid.
Right. I mean, Nate Oates basically ran him off. Now, I will say they basically shut down Feline in the second half. They shut down Feline in the second half. Mainly, I think it's because I tweeted out that I tried to trick the Arizona coaching staff into recruiting.
Yeah, Feline. That is true. You tried hard on that one.
All right, I'll tell you guys the story real quick. So I'm not going to give you all the details. You don't get all of that. But basically I told somebody, I said, yeah, Feline wants to be recruited by you guys. And then he's like, I haven't heard anything about that. And then I was like, I'm telling you. And then like within the next couple of days, yeah, he's not in the portal, dude. What are you talking about? I'm like, I'm just telling you, he wants to be recruited. Just keep an eye open. Never happened. But Feline, I had your best interest in heart. Obviously, just didn't happen. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the national narrative then surrounding Arizona. So Goodman doesn't like Arizona. Obviously, he's got Arizona as like 8. Or wherever he's got him. He said that Michigan's wins are more impressive. This, that, and the other. Just briefly, I want to talk about Arizona and Michigan. We won't get into the all the
You gotta do the mailbag too, Mike.
Okay. All right. Let's do the mailbag right now.
Yeah.
We need to get a sponsor for the mailbag. Hey, if anybody out there wants to sponsor the mailbag, let me know. Mike
Ben just texted me and said he wants to sponsor a bag of mails, but I think he got it confused.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll let somebody else do that. The feline story gave basically nothing. No, I just kept trying to tell them that they need to recruit him, and they kept looking in the portal, and he wasn't in the portal. That's all it was. Wasn't anything that cool. Okay, so Mike keeps saying AZ is the 7th biggest team. Who are the teams largest, or who are the largest teams? The Great Catherine. We love Catherine, by the way.
You want to know the biggest teams in the country?
Yeah, what do you got?
According to Ken Pomerith, North Carolina.
Did you get this off Blue Sea?
No, got it off Ken Pom.
North
Carolina.
Okay.
Is the biggest team in the country.
Okay.
Furman, not Mark Furman, is the 2nd. Duke is, Illinois is 3rd. Duke is 4th.
Right.
Bryant, you're Bryant. You love Bryant.
Right.
Is 5. USC is 6.
Okay. All right.
Bryant cheats though because they play a. First of all, they're god awful, but the reason they
where is Bryant
is because they play a 6'8" small forward and a 6'7" 2 guard, and on Ken Palm and offense they're 320th. So maybe it's not working, Bryant.
Yeah, I think Bryant sucks, but it also doesn't matter. Okay. But
People
all right,
crap.
It's not the size, it's what you do with it. That's the story of life. So all right.
By the way, they're in Rhode Island.
Let's talk about Michigan for a second here. Just a quick little matchups. All right. Mara or Krivas? I'm taking Krivas.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then Axel or whatever his name is in Koa. I give the edge to Yaxel just because he's like 8 years older, but I'm fine with Koa.
Yeah.
And then you got Tobe and Merez Johnson. Merez is probably a little bit better, but I think Tobe is just fine in that. I think Arizona matches up just fine in the front court.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. There's your answer. There's your answer, though, Catherine. Very, very much appreciated.
Why'd you say Michigan's 7th, by the way?
I didn't say Michigan was 7th.
Oh.
Okay. Nate the Great. Do you think there's any concern Noah enters the draft this year? I've seen some stuff that he's a late round pick. No, I'd be stunned if he enters the draft. He's 5'7".
Mike hates him.
Oh, no. I was on Noah before anybody.
Not as much as David Kelly, but Mike keeps bringing up his height. I just don't think he's going to enter the draft. I don't see height. I don't see race, height. I'm complete opposite of Mike.
Yeah, because if you throw out a 3-foot quarterback out there, Shear won't even notice.
Why would I notice?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Why would you? Well, you don't see height.
I don't see height.
Yeah, no, he wants to play with Dash. I think there's something that'd be cool about him playing with Dash as well. I would be stunned.
He's just not an NFL guy.
What's that?
He's just not an NFL guy.
I don't know that he's not an NFL guy.
But you just said he's 5'7". He's not growing 9 inches.
Well, I know, but Doug Flutie made it work, and he was 5'8".
So is he too short or not?
I believe that he can. I believe he can play in the MNFL. I'm not
saying he can't.
No, I'm saying that he's not somebody that people are like, hey, man, we got to get him in here right now. I believe that he can play in the MNFL.
Yeah, okay.
Doug Flutie did it, so there I am. I'm with it as well.
If Phil Rivers can play at 46, Noah can do it at 5'7".
I don't know the correlation, but I
5'10". I actually asked somebody, Andy Bryant. 5'10" was definitely not his height. I dug into this a little
Mike
bit.
has boots on the ground.
I got boots on the ground. I asked Jamino about this. So all right. Do you think there's yeah, so I don't think so, Nate. But like I said, we would very much not like that to happen. Okay. Now, Jennifer always asks in the question. She always says, ask Shear this. Okay. With the LA Bulls shutting down after this year and many other Bulls losing money, is the Arizona Bowl in danger? With Snoop as a sponsor, I would say it's safe for the foreseeable future.
I don't think it's in danger, but I think there's going to be changes. I think that they need to look, and they will look towards bigger matchups. The Bulls in general are in danger.
Yeah, well, because the thing about the Bowl, and I'm not saying there's not the Arizona Bowl, because I love the Arizona Bowl, and Ali and Edmund Marcus do an amazing job. I think the thing with the Bulls game, or the Bulls games, I think there's just too many of them now.
Right.
I mean, there's just too many of them, and I mean, and I think a lot of times too is that if you want to have I mean, listen, when there's a bowl around Christmas time, you got to basically be asking, you're like, all right, do I want to take self-care time? Do I want to be able to go to the bowl? All of that stuff. And I think that's the question.
Yeah.
Dennis Walsh, by the way, I saw Amber today at Starbucks. Serious hashtag self-care and ridiculous outfits per usual. Yep. Did you interface with her? That's a great question. Okay. Now, all right, what else we got? Okay, TJ, is this TJ Wilmore? I bet it is TJ Wilmore. What is the over-under on the number of football transfers that will be upsetting fans?
I don't know.
2.5.
I don't know. I actually don't have an answer for that yet.
Well, the fans have to care to be upset by it, though.
I haven't heard of anything that's imminent. You know what's funny about the transfer portal? Have you seen? Well, you don't see this stuff, but there's a lot of entries today. It is so clear when the checks clear. Like, it is so obvious that you either get paid at the first of the month, the 15th, or like the end. Like, today's the 15th. You know, some people get paid today.
Yeah.
The amount of people entering the portal now that their last paycheck for the year went through is hilarious.
Right. Hello, Dylan Raiola.
Yeah, like, you think he didn't know that he was entering the portal? No, that sucker cleared today, and then he went right in.
Yeah, like I said,
Awesome.
I've come to the conclusion on this. I believe that NIL should be the same for every school at this point. That's where I'm at. I just don't
believe in children.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be many. I think the vibes here are good. Plus, they know that E.K. Thompson is backing them, so why wouldn't they be there?
I heard today, though, from multiple people that the rumor and I don't know who it is, that someone major on the Washington Huskies on the offensive side of the ball will be entering the portal, and it will surprise a lot of people. I wonder if it's Roebuck. I really do.
Oh, that'd be great.
Like, there's multiple. One of their board experts today posted the same thing, and then another board person had hinted at it a couple weeks ago.
Yes. And by the way, Irish Mike, you're absolutely right. Anyone who backs Tucson like Amber Fish is a great person and should be celebrated. Absolutely. We're not cutting her down. We're giving her props for being here. I wonder if it is Roebuck. If it's Roebuck, that's all. Now, would we decide? Let me ask you this, though, Sheer. Would we decide that Roebuck's good enough to maybe offer this second time around or no?
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll find out. I guess we'll find out. That would be fascinating to see. And we're gonna talk about Jed and we're gonna talk about Dilly here in a little bit. Okay, now Andre. Oh, Andre, the Gladiator. By the way, yesterday was a big day for the Gladiator. Guess what he got?
What?
Cody James Martin's personal cell phone number.
Oh, do not abuse that.
Yeah, do not abuse that, man. Seriously, like, you're gonna be, that thing's always busy with all the side ladies just hitting them up.
No.
I'm just kidding. Just because
that one's always busy with Cody cheating on his wife, says Mike.
Yeah, says Mike. And nobody's watching, so it doesn't matter. Yes. Oh, we'll talk about Morgan here in a second, by the way. Okay. Now that we've faced 5 ranked teams and won, is there something that you could turn into a weakness that could cost us in March? Yeah. Arizona can't score offensively. They suck. I have no clue how.
Oh my God, Mike.
I just did it. Sheer,
you're obsessed.
Go ahead, Sheer. Go ahead.
The biggest thing would, I don't know.
I don't really know, honestly.
I think the biggest thing would be a team can match their height or come close to it, where the abusing other opposing teams just wouldn't work as well.
Did I miss any Caleb Holt talk? I don't got anything new on it. What about you?
I think I continue to say this, guys. Recruiting isn't a thing where there's an update every 24 hours.
Right.
It's just, that's not how it works. Arizona probably leads for Caleb Holt right now. Mm-hmm. There's no indication he's deciding anytime soon. That's it.
Yeah, that's basically where
we're recruits at. Don't watch games. Recruits don't watch games and be like, oh, like he didn't watch Alabama, Arizona, go, oh, done.
Yeah, done. Yeah. Also, one thing though that I don't get, it's funny for me. How is Mick Cronin getting an extension?
Because Martin Jarmon sucks.
Can you imagine if we were covering UCLA, how lame that would be if that guy got an extension?
It'd be bad. It would be bad.
He can't OU 8-2. What if it is DeMond Williams?
It's I don't know who it is, but there's multiple people that have said it now.
All right, Cheryl, I'd sincerely like to know why Mike and Jason cannot endorse Andre. All right. Well, I'll take you back.
Give him the honest truth.
All right. So Andre works for like really a very important Longview. It's not like he's Joseph. Andre works with high-end clients. Like actually important people, and the thing about it though is that because of these people, because of disclaimers and all that stuff, they don't want anybody ever being endorsed. So we can highly recommend.
Yeah, like you can't guarantee financial stuff is the way.
Yeah. That's the way that it was. That's the way that it was basically put. It's a legal thing, though. Yeah, take that. Yeah, but we can endorse who Andre Veras is the man. Maybe we should endorse Andre Veras the person, but not the professional.
Oh,
that's not a bad idea. We will endorse Andre Veras the person
as a human.
Although I will say this, wouldn't that be bad for his business though? Because we're basically saying he's a great person that stinks at his job.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah, we can't do that. We love Andre. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, we love Andre. Yeah, the gladiator, baby. And plus, he's got to root for J.J. McCarthy, so you know that he's tough. Okay, so there's that. Now, we endorse Andre as a human, but it stops.
We'll see.
Yeah. This guy always trying to get us liquored up when he can. Okay, now, all right. Since we just talked about it, let's talk a little bit about where Jed Fish and Kenny Dillingham is.
Was that the mailbag? That was it?
That was it. Yeah.
We need more next time, people.
We need somebody to endorse the mailbag. Yeah, back the bag. Okay. All right. Oh, Brad Hawk, do you want a picture of my newly delivered? Oh, yes. Duh.
What?
Holy moly. This is huge. Everybody.
Oh, my God.
Sit down. Oh, my gosh. Brad Hawk, 7116. This is good. Oh, my gosh. Do you want a picture of my newly delivered Green Valley decorative rock?
I want to see your whole rock. I want to see all your rock.
Please. Yes. Oh, that would be great. Okay, back the rock, baby. All right. All the ASU folks believe that all the ASU folks now, I think, are coming around that maybe Dilly's actually looking to move on. Wow, fun fact. Tyler Warden says, I got my fiance's engagement ring at Green Valley Decorative Rock.
Wow.
You are amazing, dude.
I believe it.
Absolutely amazing. Okay. Here's what's fascinating then about this. Kalen DeBurg, I always say DeBurg. Kalen, I turned him Jewish for Hanukkah. But it's for you, sure. Shear's Jewish, I can say that. Kalen DeBoer came out and said he's going to be coaching at Arizona next, or Arizona. Yeah, little does Brent Brennan know Kalen DeBoer's taking over.
They do need a new running back.
Yeah. Kalen DeBoer's quitting as the head coach of Alabama to become the next running backs coach in Arizona. Breaking news. Okay, what was it? What were we talking about? Dillingham. Dilly has not said that he is staying at ASU, and if you go by On3, if you go by 24/7, or you go by Pate, they still seem to think that this is a very, very real possibility here.
Yeah, all I'll say is this. When you take a look at DeBoer, he released a statement through the NIL. Greg Byrne, the AD, released a statement. And then today at a presser, he said, I will be coaching Alabama next year.
Right.
Kenny Dillingham said ASU is special.
Right.
And cried. The crying thing is weird. And don't tell me he's emotional. The crying thing is what a lot of coaches do when they might have a decision to come up.
Right.
I don't know what Michigan's doing with their search. There could be, from what I understand, it was DeBoer, Dilly, Drinkwitz, Minter, Fish. A lot of guys don't even think they're going to get to Fish. I know Whittingham called them and said he wants the job, but it doesn't sound like they're going to hire him because he's too old.
I think he'd be great.
He would be great, but
Michigan. He would be who I would hire.
Yeah. So those are the names. Clearly, they're not in a rush.
I don't believe you can hire Minter. Maybe they will, but
I don't know why you don't think so. We talked about this earlier. I don't know why.
I don't believe. All right. So Michigan, you've got a guy in Jim Harbaugh who left there with like 10 show cause things, basically not ever allowed back into college. You got Sharon Moore, who's literally like the worst person ever. And then you got Minter, who was a protege under both of them. I don't know. That to me seems like hiring Urban Meyer's right-hand man.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. So, but I'm going to say this though. Any of you ASU lurkers out there, You better hope that he stays for a variety of reasons.
Well, there's really only one reason.
Because I will be unrelenting in the face of adversity. I will be a titan of industry during storming palm trees. This will not be something that I will let go. So, okay. I still, all right. So that said, Jed obviously really, really wants the job. Jed, what an underwhelming hire. It is funny, though, watching it on Michigan, though, on the Michigan 24/7 boards. Nobody wants Jed.
No. Because why? Why would you want Jed?
You've had one good season as a college football head coach in your Michigan. So I do think, honestly, joking aside, I think Dilly would kill it at Michigan with unlimited resources. Look, here's what you got to look at it if you're Michigan. We'll get back to Arizona here in a second. If you're Michigan, who would bother Ryan Day the most? And I guarantee you it's not Jed Fish.
No. Ryan Day wouldn't give a crap about Jed Fish.
Kenny Dillingham would be like hiring me at ESPN. Like, it's like, all right, this could either really work or this could be awful. But
why isn't Brent getting more run? Brent would, why isn't Brent getting more run?
To Michigan?
Brent Brennan has done just as much as Dillingham. Dillingham doesn't even have a winning record in the Territorial Cup.
Yeah, they can't even afford a GM.
Yeah, they can't even afford a GM.
Yeah, I mean, so
literally.
Either way, they'll be down bad. I also don't think this thing too, where they're like, oh yeah, they're just got to get more money. ASU doesn't have money.
No, that's why they're taking it away from the incentives.
Yeah, they don't have money. I don't know how else to put it. Yes, and Nifty Cello, the great Mr. Cello says Brent Brennan backs the A. That's why. I mean, sometimes you just back the A, and that's what it's down. That's what it is down to for there. All right, let's get back to Arizona though.
By the way, Dillingham going back up on call sheet today.
Oh, is he? What are we at now?
He was at like 0. Now he's at 20. He's gone up 7% today, and Fish has gone down 10%.
I don't think Fish is getting that job, man.
I don't either.
Yeah, I think it's right now. Nobody's watching the show, so it doesn't matter. And I've said a million things that turn out to be wrong. Right now, if you had to pick, you had to lay your back on the ground.
No,
that doesn't make any sense.
Let's do something else on that one.
Yeah. You gotta. Here's where the hammer meets the anvil. Okay, that's better. All right. If you have got to,
I'm still recovering from back on the ground.
Yeah. Put your back on the ground right now. All right. Who is the head coach of Michigan next season? Again, this is just
you get Fish and Dilly. I'll take the field.
No, you got to name one.
How would I don't know Michigan.
We don't have any inside information.
Not Dilly and not Fish.
Okay, so you're going with Drinkwater? Or
I think it's a dude we're not even talking about. I think it's a dude not in the top 5.
Like Clark Gable.
Like Clark Leia or someone like that.
Yeah, Clark Gable.
Like Dabo or some crap like that.
All right. I'm going to say Dilly. I am going to say Dilly. That is my pick. Sheer, who are you? Say your name right now. Say my name. I
don't have a name.
Yeah, dude, don't be a weenie. Come on.
I just don't have a name.
Just say a name.
Clark Leia. Done.
All right. Sheer says Clark. Everybody out there, tweet this out. Hey, ASU fans.
I don't think it's a coach that we're talking about.
Right. Clark Gable would be outside the box. Could we agree with that?
Absolutely.
I mean, talk about something that nobody saw.
What about Clark Kent?
Your next Michigan coach, Clark Gable. Yes. All right. So that's where I'm at with that. Now, I've had a number of people that have said, people that have asked me that have said, how good do you feel about Seth Daggy and Danny Gonzalez being back? I feel very good about it. I'm going to say this though. Say it. Say my name. All right. If Kenny Dillingham moves on and I'm ASU, I would heavily consider Danny Gonzalez because I think he would do very well there.
Yeah, I would too. I don't think they will, but I would. Right.
Yes. Yeah. Skier, you're being called a hedger, man. Skier's middle name is Hedge.
It's not a hedge. I don't know.
Yes, you hedged. It's bad. It's all right. It is what it is. Shelby's going to come in and correct me right now.
Mike doesn't hedge, and he's always wrong.
Yeah, but dude, what's wrong with the?
You go online, you go, this guy's going to commit next month. Dude doesn't commit for 9 years.
Yeah,
Or this
things change. I learned that from you.
Get out of here.
I learned that from the master. Things
Get out of
change.
here.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why you have emphysema.
Yeah, that's like the
Tim Doss right now.
By the way, we need to talk about that for a second. Kim Dot. I'm just going to say something.
Oh, here we go.
Dub
for me.
How's it a dub for you? It's a dub for
everyone. I got you going.
All right. I'm going to say this. I don't know. I've talked with Bijan Robinson a number of times in my life. I don't know him personally. I highly doubt he even remembers the geek that is Mike Luke.
I disagree. I would assume he thinks about you every day.
I mean, maybe he does. He's arguably the best, one of the 2 or 3 best running backs in the NFL or the MNFL, but he thinks about Mike Luke. Honestly, though, I cannot tell you how impressive this kid is as a person. Every time I have ever talked with him, he had said to me, and I kid you not, "Thank you, sir, for your time." The first time that I actually talked with him, I asked somebody else about it, and I said, wow. And then the coach said, dude, he says it to everybody. He said, and then so I started keeping, and this is keep in mind, this is when he was like 15 years old, 14, 15 years old. And he says, if you watch him, he said he'll score 20 touchdowns in a game. He never celebrates. He never does any of that. He goes and he hands the ball to the official and thanks his offensive lineman and moves on. If there's anybody that has Noah Fafita type integrity, it's Bijan Robinson. That's the best way that I could put it. So when Kim Doss goes out there and basically tries to destroy Bijan's credibility because of an offhanded remark he meant, which he said, which he didn't even mean. It's a term that a lot of people use. Sure, you shouldn't use it, but I get what it is. And he apologizes, and she goes in there and she says, I'm not going to accept this apology because I know, sir. It's like, man, at some point, just say that you just don't like the opposite sex. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, not every man is a bad person. That's the best way that I can put it. And Bijan Robinson is a treasure. I don't know what else to say. I was just amazed by when she said that, though, Sheer. The guy literally says that he apologized. The guy literally apologizes.
I'm going to be careful here because PC or whatever, but we talked about this on the phone, and that's what the game was called.
Yes. We're not going to say it. That's what the game was called.
It's what the game was called. And it had nothing to do with sexuality at the time that we played. It was just the name. Like that just never was a thought. It was just the name of the game.
It is what it is. It shouldn't be said. We agree with that. Bijan came out and he said, honestly, he said, I apologize. I didn't mean it that way. I shouldn't have said it. Period. Shouldn't have said it. Didn't mean it that way. That should be enough, especially that when you have the track record that he is. But then she goes in and she basically tries to destroy him. Yeah, Smear the Sheer was the name of the game when Sheer was playing. But either way, Bijan, we very much are like you. You're the man, even if you don't know who I am. Okay, so
he knows.
Maybe he does. Watch, I get like a DM from him. He's in my DM. Okay. All right. Now, anyways. All right. So we're not getting it. I just wanted to give Bijan some credit and also say that Kim Doss. Bleh. Okay. Now, but I think Arizona is going to be just fine when it comes to their coaching staff. Do we believe that Craig Navar is going to be back? You do, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe do we think there'll be a little bit more of an overhaul though of maybe the?
I think they're just going to bring in. They're going to bring in.
It ain't broke, don't fix it.
They're going to bring in better players. Also, Griffin Tillis, the kid that decommitted today, which you probably didn't see because you were sleeping.
Yeah.
2000, he got out of his NLI or whatever. That was a mutual decision. Arizona's going to go to the portal. They're going to get older. They're going to have Coleman Patman and Griffin Tillis and who's the other guy? Swade Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to the portal at both safety spots because you can't just replace Stukes and Dalton Johnson with no experience.
All right. By the way, Irish Mike, I think there's a good point. Notice how I'm not beating him up for that. I'm just saying Craig Navarre or whatever his name is going to be this year's Oglesby. They vouched for Oglesby and he really flipped it around. Brent Brennan.
I think you're getting a full off season of what you call it? Sorry. You're getting a full off season on of Naivar recruiting guys. He didn't have that, so I think you're going to see. I would assume better long snappers and all that, but we'll see. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, so like I said, we shall see how this plays out. I think it's going to be fascinating. Gavin, there is talent in there, but you got to bring in some guys that have some experience as
You
well.
got to bring in a snapper,
right? Yeah.
Oh, you mean at safety?
Yeah.
You got to bring in older guys.
Right.
Gavin Hunter's not a free safety; he's a nickel.
Right, and on top of that too, blue.
And if they lose Genesis, then what? Then you're really. I mean, you can't just go in there with. No offense to those guys, but Gavin Hunter, Swade Griffin, and Coleman Padman aren't good enough compared to last year.
Are we not giving Irish Mike's viewpoint? By the way, Irish Mike, you need to come on the show here. We'd like to get you on the show next week. Kenny Abbey's coming on this Friday.
Neighborhood?
Yeah, neighborhood, rolling 6-0. Hey, Mike Luke 6-0, baby. Okay, now Irish Mike, because that's what you think about. Yeah, Mike Luke.
Yeah, gotta get rid of that rat all around here.
Crenshaw and Slauson, baby. Okay, now Irish Mike, I don't worry about running back. Football schools just reload coaches. No rebuild here. I tend to agree with that.
I think from what I understand, they have their coach, or they're very close to it. It would not surprise me if it's Mailbag. It really wouldn't. He worked with the running backs all year. They love him. They clearly love him. He has a background. He's coached running backs before. I could see it. One name I like is Bob Stoops, just retired. Maybe they could convince him to come out of retirement.
Bob Stoops is the running backs
coach?
Coach?
Maybe they could convince him to come out of retirement.
Maybe Nick Saban is a special assistant.
Look, that's if Kalen DeBoer turns down the job. I think Mailbag's a possibility. There's a couple other guys that
that feels, again, I don't want to.
I get it.
Like a real step down.
Everyone loves him. He's got a good relationship with the running backs on the staff now. I get it.
That's not who you would hire, but at the same time, that's
no. I already know who I would hire.
Who would you hire?
Keith Banapa.
Oh, is this the guy that just got fired from Michigan State?
Yeah, that's probably the guy I would look at. Chris Peterson guy from Oakland.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, Oaktown. Good.
Has a connection to Arizona, multiple connections. That's probably the guy I would hire.
Okay. All right. Okay. I like it. Yeah. Get back to me, Irish Mike. You know how to get a hold of me. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now, Arizona going into this game against. What's the line in this game, anyways? Is it out yet?
Which one?
The game in San Diego.
Of course, it's out, dude.
Oh yeah, it's out. What am I saying?
Idiot piece of crap. God. Arizona -3.
I like that.
Uh-oh, Cody's in the stream. Uh-oh.
Can we get Sean Iguano?
That'd be so funny.
Why can't we get Sean Iguano?
Why would he leave?
In
case Dilly doesn't take him to Michigan?
Yeah, what if Dilly doesn't take him to Michigan?
Arizona -3.
Oh, Arizona's covering that all day.
What about Tyler Warden?
As a running back coach?
We're paying him way more.
When I think Tyler Warden, though, I think more of a QB guru.
AZ-12 would pay him double of whatever Arizona could.
Do we want Tyler Warden to be the jack of all trades, or a man that basically Benwin White was asking this, what we would prefer in Tyler Warden? Do we want him to be a jack of all trades, or a man that really specializes in one position?
Honestly, I would say specializes in one position, because Ben always tells me that he wants to be the number one jacker.
Yeah, so that's one of those things too. When you look at the running back situation, I think we got to look at that. We got to factor in Tyler Warden. I think Tyler Warden should stick with the QBs. By the way, we have 2 Brad Hawks in the same chat. I just noticed that. Yeah, that's very, very impressive. Well,
that's a good question by Fluffy Dog. Running backs coach Orlando Antigua.
Ooh, we could do a little bit of an international. Is there an international running back?
Croatian running back.
I'm going to tweet out that Illinois thing in a second and say, what are we doing here, guys? Also, but yeah, 2 Brad Hawks. It's very, very cool. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not going to say that, Hal J. All right. Now,
no Mike Hawk.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to say it. Yes, we're going to have an AZ-12 meetup. Maybe on New Year's. Yeah, New Year's, because I'm going to be sipping some of Grandma's old cough medicine on the New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, I have a shindig if you'd like to come.
Where at? What are we doing?
We got a little, the people that I tailgate with. I'm not going to invite everyone.
Yeah, the Loops.
The friends of the Loops. They're doing a beach party if you would like to come. Oh my! Why would you show porn on the show?
Look at this. Look at this.
That's literally not safe for work. It turned off.
It just turned off. Yeah. It literally had to sell. Look at this thing.
My God, you can't show that.
Yeah, no. Teddy, come here.
Oh, we probably just lost all our sponsorships.
Yeah, I know. Running backs coached Kyle Dilling or Kyle Whittingham.
What about Ted Wardo?
Yeah, Ted Wardo was the running back.
Yeah, no, honestly, but the only thing is Ted Wardo wouldn't be able to help with running back vision.
Well, I was going to say, Ted's not going to be able to tell you about finding the right holes in the offense. That's
do you have Ted Wardo? Should we go face to face with puppies? Is he right there?
Yes. Ted Wardo.
All right, I'm gonna go get my pup. Hold on.
All right, yeah, I'll talk. Let's get a couple reads in here, and then we're going to get Ted Wardo back up here. He's right by my feet, but he's not getting up. Cody, let's get some reads. Cody?
B. We're going to go B.
All right, this is good. Oh, this is big.
B.
Where are we at? Cody, what are you doing? Do your
Cody.
Andre Veras.
The unendorsable.
The unendorsable. By the way, Vegas Falcon's in here. There is nobody cooler in the world than Vegas Falcon. I don't know what to say about Vegas Falcon other than he's amazing. Mailbag question. Can foreign players like Yvonne get NIL or do they get
There's ways around it now, yeah.
Yeah, you could get it. Technically, no, but yes, you can get it for sure. Thank you, Vegas Falcon. You are the man. Okay, now, we'll endorse Vegas Falcon. No problem.
Duh.
The guy's successful. He's awesome. He's been a really good friend. It was great meeting him. We'll endorse Vegas Falcon. Not endorsing Andre Veras.
Never.
Won't do it. Don't really care what anybody has to say.
Bianca, thoughts on Andre Veras?
Yeah.
She's hiding in shame.
Yeah, not going to do it. You're going to have to do the next read while I go get Ted so that they can flirt.
All right, I'm on it. Bianca and I are on it.
But anyway, try it out. Balance your retirement savings with your kids' college funds. Andre can help. Again, I will highly recommend Andre Veras, but I will never endorse. We need to be very clear about that. Andre is the man. Investing on your own, but not sure it's enough. Do you really talk to a guy that really has high-end clients? Give Andre a call at 520-325-3456 and reference the AZ12 podcast. Sure, do the next read. I'm going to get Ted Wardo.
I'm on it. Bianca and I are on it. Oh, Bianca loves Baggins. Who doesn't love Baggins? I told Bianca, though, whatever you do not order the Dennis Walsh special. 12 Arizona locations, locally owned and operated, all food made in-house daily. Cookies. You got a cookie with every sandwich. Maybe you could get an extra cookie if you do mention Dennis Walsh. Use code AZ12 for 15% off. Make sure you join the VIP text club. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444. Buy one, get one Friday. Look at that stuff. Sundown. Ted Wardo, can you see that?
All right. Ted Wardo is here.
All right, we're about to make a love connection.
All right.
Bianca, this is Ted Wardo.
Ted Wardo, look at this. All right, everybody watching. Hold on.
You're disgusting, Bianca. Wipe the spit off your face.
Yeah. Look at Ted Wardo's not even looking at the camera. Dude, it's over here.
Bianca's trying to show off her tongue. When Bianca gets nervous, she sticks out her tongue. See that?
Yeah, no. When Ted gets nervous, his underbite slides up. Look at Ted. Hey,
dude, this is
hold on. This is good.
This is getting serious.
Bianca, this is getting serious. Hold on.
Well, look at the tongue.
All right, this is getting serious. Look at this. Everybody, watch this. This is called speed dating.
Bianca, that's Ted Wardo.
That's Ted Wardo. Look at this guy.
My God.
They both look so stupid right
Bianca,
now.
are you pregnant already?
Yeah. Ted Wardo says, yeah, you better be careful. Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Oh my God. You can't. This is.
Oh shoot. Sorry. I didn't
Mike, this is not safe for work.
All right, Ted. Ted's
oh my
Ted's
God.
terrified. He's gonna go running away now. Okay. All right. So thanks, Teddy. You did a very good job. You made Dennis Walsh happy. Okay. Area C12 gets canceled due to pet porn. All right, but use code AZ12 for 15% off. It is very, very good. Okay. Now, boom.
Have you seen this thing that USC football is doing?
No.
They're announcing.
Let's read it and we'll talk about it.
Yeah. No, I don't know. We have another read. My bad.
Welcome to
Ready?
Raw. Oh my gosh. Yes. I don't want to basically play with fire and do too much of it on this first one. 2 convenient locations, 2 plus Green Valley. Yes. Yeah. 50 plus locally sourced landscaping materials. Landscaping. Get it? Yeah. Serving residents and contractors. East of Benson, Sierra Vista, west of Marana, south of Nogales, and north of Oracle. Check it out. Green Valley Decorative Rock. Mike Natowski is the man. He is a leader of men. He is a commander of industry. He is a titan of forestry. How about that? Okay. Either way, check it out. Green Valley Decorative Rock, and get the rock. ADHD 12 in full swing. Yes. We like it. Oh, but Andre Ferris. Now on this, I will endorse. Andre says, I bet you Kim has an awesome Green Valley Decorative Rock voice. We should.
Honestly, she probably does.
That's pretty. By the way, I have to have all these bumps removed. I had to go to a skin doctor today because I have these fatty lumps. I got like 3 of them, and I got to have them removed.
I like your fat lump.
Yeah, no, check it out. Let's see. Look at this. See it? Look at that thing. Do you see it?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not a doctor. It looks like AIDS.
I don't think it's that. And then I got this other thing too, where I've got this other bump that I can slide all the way up my arm and down. And he said,
that's disgusting.
He said that's not good. I shouldn't do that. So
not Arizona.
Yeah, I don't really get. Yeah, they'll probably no. But again, I'm glad that I'm going to a place that only offers necessary treatment. That's for sure. Yeah. Okay, but how are they going to keep talking if they remove the fat lump off your shoulders? Oh, Brad Hawk, be nice. That was nice. Mean.
That was mean.
This show went from cute to horrible.
Very funny,
disgusting. What's disgusting about what we were just talking about? I don't get it. Okay. All right. Mike arm. All right. Now. Let's talk a little bit then about where we are. What do we got? Mike, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. Well, no, I just got to have like 3 of them removed. It's a hereditary thing because my dad had it as well. Ted Wardo, get your foot out of your mouth. Come on, stop.
That's not his foot, Mike.
Yeah,
hey.
That's a good point. Okay.
USC is tweeting out so-and-so has re-signed with the Trojans.
All right. I don't get
crazy is this.
I don't understand. Crazy. I don't understand why these. You know what that's about as lame as? That's about as lame as when the people say that I am entering the MNFL draft after you've already exhausted your eligibility, dude. Where did you? We know,
but they're saying like instead of entering the portal, they've re-signed their deal for next year.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yes. Yeah. I don't.
It's helpful to like if you're covering the team, but man, just the words.
Yeah. The wording is absolutely atrocious. Lincoln Riley, by the way.
Next coach of Michigan, Lincoln Riley.
I'm
telling you, it's gonna be like Dabo or someone random. That's my honest prediction.
Oh, Dabo, who hates doing NIL at Clemson. Imagine Dabo.
It's gonna be someone weird.
Right. Yes. All right. So yeah, I mean, it definitely could be somebody weird. I wouldn't be surprised.
Dennis Benet, as you mentioned to me.
Dennis Benet is the name that I've been hearing a lot. I actually
Kingsbury, someone like that.
I told Dennis Walsh a very interesting story about that. Okay. All right, let's get back to a little bit of basketball, though. Arizona basketball, that is. I am at the point now where I'm going to say this with Arizona basketball. I don't think there's any doubt. This is the best team in the Big 12. It is. Now, again, everybody else has some kind of flaw that Arizona doesn't have. Arizona doesn't have the flaws that everybody else has. As a matter of fact, when we were asked earlier what's Arizona's weaknesses, I'm not even sure they have one.
I love ADO was asked, like, what's your weakness? And he was like, or last week or whatever, and he's like, we don't have any. I was like, okay.
I don't like that.
My guy, ADO.
Yeah, no.
Again, I don't know what their clear weakness is. I don't. And it's very, I don't know what their clear weakness is.
Now, Fry Rice would disagree. But I agree, though. I don't.
But the thing is, we say shooting, and then 10 of 26 from 3 is more than fine.
Well, right. And the thing, what's weird about it, too, is that there's nobody on the team that you look at and you're like, all right, outside, that you look at it. If Jaden shoots a 3, I think there's a legitimate chance that's going in. If Braden Burries shoots a 3, after I sent that text to you and Andre, or maybe you and Andre or you and Kobe L, I think there's a legitimate chance that that 3 goes in. Even Yvonne, I don't like Yvonne shooting 3s, but he's shown that he can make enough 3s. ADO obviously can shoot 3s. There's a lot of guys on this team that could make 3-point shots.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm with you.
yeah, I mean, I can't really. I don't really have a.
There is not a glaring weakness. Now, look, if you went to Michigan and you asked me what is Michigan's glaring weakness, I'd probably tell you, even though there's depth, I'm not big on their guards.
I'm not big on their guards at all. Let's talk about their guards. First of all, Godot is basically the John Tesh of college basketball. He's okay, but he's
playing really well assist-wise this year. He's shooting the three well. But
yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
Namari Burnett does nothing for me, never has.
Yeah, and he's been around for 8 years, and he's the same guy every year. So
I don't think Roddy Gale is any better than ADO.
I don't look at their perimeter, and I'm like, oh, that's diabolical, as the Gen Zers.
So Michigan, I could say Gonzaga's weakness, I guess, would probably be in their backcourt as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mario St. Superi or whatever his name is, and Adam Miller. Just
good luck with that.
Doesn't really do it for me. Iowa State's weakness would probably be at the 5. Blake Buchanan's solid, but he's not great.
Lipsy's meh.
Lipsy and Torre being the same position actually hurts them.
That guy's way better than Lipsy.
Duke, I'm not sure what Duke's weakness is. Backcourt, maybe. Point guard, Caleb Foster.
What's UConn's weakness when they're healthy?
Defense.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think they're a great defensive team on the perimeter this year.
Right. Yeah, I think Kobe L actually makes a rare good point. He says, I'd take our backcourt over theirs hands down, no Ben one, but Kobe L.
No, which team?
Michigan, I assume.
But
I take their front court, but it's extremely close. I agree with that. I think Kobe
L. I think Michigan's really good. We pay close attention, Mike, to betting odds and stuff like that. We are geniuses.
We're good.
Michigan being plus 475 to win a national title in December is insane. When you consider that the new number 2 team, Mike, is Arizona. I don't know if you know this. At plus 1,000. That means that they're saying that Michigan has double the odds to win the title than anyone else. But Arizona, even though they have the second best odds to win the title, they still do not have the best odds to win the Big 12 because Iowa State has the easiest schedule.
I understand the schedule part about Iowa State. I'm still backing the A on this.
Well, the problem with Iowa State, Mike, is they play they play Kansas twice, which is nice. They play BYU once.
Mm-hmm.
They play Arizona once. And they play Houston once.
Where are those games? The ones. Where do they play? Or is it it's in McHale?
Houston is at home. BYU and Arizona are on the road.
So they're going to play. They play in McHale and they play in Rice Eccles.
Yeah, but still, man, like the BYU scheduling is super weird to me. Or I mean, the Big 12 scheduling.
Yeah, I don't really get it either. You know what's interesting to me? I've come to this conclusion as well.
And they only play Texas Tech once too, Mike.
What's that?
They only play Tech once too.
That's
so
crazy.
Tech, BYU, Arizona, and Houston, they only play once.
You know the one team that I find impossibly fascinating in college basketball this year that would be driving me up an absolute wall if I was a fan of their team? Kansas. If Peterson plays, they are problems. Literally, they are really, really good when Darren Peterson plays because you got Peterson, you got Council, who's really good. You've got Trey White, you've got Bobinga or whatever his name is, Badinga, and you got the other guy that shoots threes. They are a good, really good basketball team. But man, every single game, it's does Darren Peterson want to play this game? Can he play? Is he? I mean, they're making him out like he's 37-year-old Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
I
don't want to accuse. I'm not saying he's faking it, but one concern I would have if I was the NBA, and as much as talented as he is he soft? Like cramps and you're out, like you're cramping it, like. Why are you cramping so much? And
I think the other thing too that would also concern me a great deal about it too is that if you're sitting out because your dad is basically informing Bill Self when you're going to play, and I've seen too many of those reports to believe there isn't some truth to that. That's a real question mark for me immediately, Skier.
Yeah.
Like, And if your dad, and I don't know, maybe he's not a prima donna, but if your dad is controlling things, let me ask you this. Have we seen, and maybe I'm being wrong here. Maybe I'm wrong here, but have we seen in modern college basketball, have we seen a top 5 pick whose dad basically tells the coach when he's going to play and when he doesn't?
Lonzo Ball? I don't know.
Lonzo Ball played every game.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. And again, like, I think he's good, but you have to ask yourself, is he soft?
Does that also kind of show you too that would Bill Self have put up with this 3 years ago?
No. Well, maybe. Bill's a little weird in that regard, actually.
After we saw Bill, though, it's like, man, yeah. Bill looked like he was hanging on by a thread when we saw him. But like, seriously, man. No, I know. Yeah, that was not a good look. But it would just annoy me if I was Kansas, because I think they could do some real damage. But man, if your best player is like, imagine if BYU and DeBonsa said, I don't really feel like playing today. I'm not going to play, guys. Have fun. I'm going to, slaps you on the butt and he says, go have fun, guys. Like, I don't get it. Like I said, it's something to me that would bother me a great deal, but that's just me.
I get it.
That is just me. Iowa State, I just think Arizona's better than Iowa State. Joshua Jefferson is really, really good. He's really, really good. I get all that. But Arizona center better. Lipsy stinks. The foreigner from Wisconsin is actually really, really good. He's way better than I thought he was.
He's good.
He's really good. I think, but Arizona's got a better bench. And here's the other thing too. Iowa State almost lost at home to a team with just white guys. So they did. I watched it.
I know.
I mean, that can be somewhat difficult. I don't really see that. I just don't see. I think Arizona is clearly the best team in the Big 12. I just do. Yeah. Now, Kobe L with another rare good point. Man, Kobe L making 2 good points in a day. Man, gosh. Kobe L says Yvonne will have to be all over Milan with how he's playing. I agree with that one. I think that's obvious but that's also what's kind of nice about having him though as well, is that he's really, really good a defender. But unlike KJ, he doesn't do the things where you're like, bro, what are you doing out there? Like, have you ever seen Yvonne just do something really stupid? Honestly.
No, not at all.
I mean,
not at all.
It's kind of amazing when you think about it.
He's just very mature for his age, for his game is mature. He's just a mature dude.
Yeah.
That's what people say about you. When they describe you, they say Mike Luke, very mature.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you think of Mike Luke, you think of just like I said,
beacon of maturity.
Yeah. Yvonne versus Milan, the cold Super Bowl. The cold Super Bowl. Do you get it?
Oh man. Wow.
That's really, really good stuff. Sorry to miss this one live. Dart, you're good, man. Okay, so, but that's like I said, BYU, you think BYU stinks. Let me ask you this. Do you think Yvonne is an MNBA player like next year? I don't. I know that there's some people. I just don't. Let me ask you this. Like, people that are worried about losing Yvonne to the MNBA, if you're an MNBA team, GM talk. Yeah. If you're an MNBA team and you're looking at Yvonne right now, sure, he's good, but what does he do where you're just salivating?
Yeah. I get it. I don't think Yvonne's an NBA player.
I think he plays in the MNBA.
Like a Pella role?
I mean, what can Pella do that he can't do? And he's 4 inches taller.
No, that's fine. No, I'm saying in a Pella role, I guess, he can play in the NBA. But he'll never be a superstar.
He's not built like that. But I believe he'll play in the MNBA. He is a professional. Okay, Irish Mike. Need Mike's ADHD talk about the Andrew Morgan. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, but let's get some reads in here first. Irish Mike, put the tweet, post that again, just so I forget. Don't forget. All right. Foster Plumbing, baby. Foster Plumbing. Back the pipe. 10% off when you mention the AZ12 podcast. Call 520-603-3817. Cody James, this is your read. Tell us about Foster Plumbing. Or was it you, Shearer? I can't remember. Which one of you guys used Foster?
I used it. My father-in-law used it.
For the pipe?
Yeah, for the pipe. His front and back pipe got clogged. And so he called Foster Plumbing. They came in there very quickly over by his condo by U of A. Unclogged his pipes. Danny Foster texted me and said, all done. Nice meeting your father-in-law. Boom, easy. Now he's the number 1 plumber.
Yeah, they're great at what they do, and plus they're always around the U of A as well. So if you got like some whippersnappers out there or something like that, and you're like, man, we need to get a plumber in there that's actually knows what he's doing. Back the pipe, baby. Foster Plumbing, and again, 24/7 service. All right, now here we go. Rachel Day, Alpha Inc. and Aesthetics. All right. What does this woman can basically do everything. First of all, I've been inside of her gym. It's absolutely amazing what she does. And as you can tell, she knows what she's doing in the gym. It's very, very, it's very impressive. She's very strong. She takes it seriously. And you get a lot of people in there that go in there and she basically makes every workout individual to you. And the great thing about it too, is that she checks in on you daily. She's making sure that you're eating right. She's making sure that you're working out, and she's making sure that you're making the adjustments that you need to make. This isn't something where, you just get the money and then people forget about you. She is incredibly, because this is what she does. This is her passion. And she also does ink and aesthetics as well. You can do the blushing. You can do eyebrows. You can do a lot of different things. Basically, it's kind of your one-stop shop. But again, she does a lot of really good stuff. 520-820-8797. And again, personal training, man, woman, if you're in shape, not in shape, whatever the case may be, she's going to have a right workout for you to get you to where you want to get. Cody, give me that link, by the way, or that those two reads. Thank you. Okay, now, AZ12 podcast shop fourth wall. Like I said, this is basically like the baby boomers coming home. This thing is just amazing. It's gonna just get these shirts. My mom, I think, is gonna order a bunch of shirts today. So again, boom. Mike, speaking of front pipes, how does the throat feel? Better. Still playing a little bit hurt, but yeah, doing better. Okay, now, Andrew Morgan. I like bringing back Andrew Morgan. First of all, he's like 20 years old, isn't he?
Yeah, he looks 12, and I don't mean that as an insult. I look 50, but yeah.
Yeah, he's like 20 years. He's like 20. I think he's 21, isn't he?
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah, no, he's awesome though. He used to work for Ralph, and basically this guy knows a lot of stuff. I am happy about this.
Yeah, I mean, there's no downside. They're going to hire a GM. Fletcher's going to be 2, and then Andrew Morgan will be 3.
Who's the GM? Who do we know who's going to be?
No, they're interviewing right now. They have not decided on a guy. They're actually
Is that a job you would take?
Me personally?
Yeah,
absolutely. But
yeah, I would do.
I think they're interviewing guys today, actually.
I mean, with as good as I've been to them, I'm sure they would hire me. I think that they would.
You? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're like, Mike Luke, we got to get in there. Okay, Pugs Hugs. I had a Spanish teacher that was like Mike, best class ever. Yeah, thanks, appreciate it. Let's see. All right, now, everybody, go to Little Caesars. By the way, code 1099 bundle, classic pepperoni or cheese pizza, crazy bread, and 2-liter for $10.99, or code LCFREECC, free crazy combo with any pizza purchase. I have to order it online though, my friends. Thank you, Heiko. All right, Sheer, where can they find you doing your stuff?
WildcatAuthority.com and the Wildcat Scoop podcast with Shelby.
All right, I am Mike Luke. Duh. Okay, now I'm going to say this, though, everybody. You all need to be in here. We have Fran, the man with the master plan, coming on tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Fran, the man. Everybody out there very much appreciate you. We went an hour and a half today, Joseph, and I'm hurt. Playing hurt, still doing it for all of you. Actually, we're going over an hour and a half. Okay, on that note, though, for Jason Shear, for Cody James Martin, I'm merely Mike Luke. Appreciate you all. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. TTFN.